New Year. Amit, how are you doing? Why don't you give us an update, please?
Yes, George. So today, first I work on Ismail sent me that the video not playing inside the app, look inside from the backend side. So I check from the backend side from TMDB we are getting the video key, and so app API is returning that video details, and using the how Ismail is playing, I try to play. So video is playable using that link. So I think there is something between the app. Mhm. So I had to just small kind of a check. I pinged you also, and you all replied me there. So I think from the backend side, we cannot do anything there.
Ismail, did you catch that?
Yeah, there we go. It wasn't letting me on mute. But yeah, yeah, I think it's a YouTube permissions issue. They want people to open their website, I guess, and watch the video there.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were. So the API using the API doesn't get us around it.
it's not. We're not using an API. We use a link, so you just have like a YouTube link that we feed to our web browser, and then we kind of had a embedded link, so to speak, so we can play the video right away. Um, YouTube allowed us to do that. Nowadays, like you can't do that anymore. So I sent you a video. I don't know if you got it. We kind of had to do something like I sent it in the video on
Okay.
Slack, where once you click play, it will take you to the link, and then it will start playing the video. But it like
Okay.
navigates you to YouTube, and then there's an X to go back into the app. It doesn't leave the app. It just opens
Okay.
the web view.
Um, we don't have to use YouTube, right?
Um,
Right?
well,
Don't we
I don't know
get
if
the
there's
trailer?
any.
Don't we get the trailer from TMDB?
Well, they get it from YouTube. They just give you a link.
They get it from YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm aware of. I don't know if they have any other sources. Do they, Ahmed? Do you know if they have any other sources?
So like they are giving the key of the YouTube only.
Only okay.
Uh, um,
Here I have the response. I can see like video details. It's a trailer and site is YouTube. It's clearly mentioned site YouTube there.
okay.
I will show
Let's
you this. Okay, can I say my screen? I'll show you.
okay. Let's take a look at some apps that are popular that are devoted to just like movie recommendations or movie reviews or whatever. And let's see what they do. I'd be curious. Um, you were Ismail, you were saying the the alternative you proposed would be to open a web view.
Yeah, go if you look at Slack. I sent you a screen recording of how it would look behave.
Okay. Okay, go ahead
But
on it.
like Ismail, you told like we can use YouTube API. Then you able to play the video? So like backend will integrate the YouTube API now and it lets the video details. I will send you that YouTube API link. Is it possible?
Um, well, we have the YouTube link. That's not the problem. Like I said, the problem is that what
Mhm.
we can do with that link.
Yeah, so I see the video you sent, and it opens YouTube basically. So it's got the ads, it's got the other.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and then so am I? I'm in. If I did that, I'd be in the YouTube app or I'd be in the Circles app.
No, no. If you watch it all the way, I click on X on the top right, which is that's from us. We're on a view. You're still in Circles. You never leave Circles.
See, yet what if I clicked on one of these other buttons within that? That's YouTube, though.
It's a web view. You can
Web
you
view,
know
YouTube. Okay, right. So so I basically have like the full what the YouTube web view.
yeah
Then at that point, versus we had it in a player.
yeah.
Something's not adding up to me. I feel like there's other solutions like I would like to know what some other apps are doing that are
Well,
devoted.
this is effective very recently because
I know,
yeah. So
but there's other apps that's like all they deal with. Like they probably saw it coming, probably already have
mhm.
a solution, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I can spend more time
Okay, because
researching this, but
this
this is a temporary solution for now.
is it still need a build.
It will.
Okay, I mean, sure, if it's a
I
solution
think
for
it's part of 16. I should have included it in 16. Let me double check if I did or not. I might have not actually. Am I 16 right now? I am. Okay, let me take a quick look. Okay. Yeah, no, it's not in 16. Yeah, it's opening for so I'm gonna send it for me to review it, and if it's good. I guess I didn't include it because I don't know if you wanted it or not, because I still haven't got an answer. So if we
Well,
want, we can have this for now, and then we can see what else we can do
yeah,
down the line.
better than it. Does it break currently? Is that what's happening? Like,
You get an error. Yeah, you get like a YouTube error saying if you want to play it, click this link.
okay, um, what's my question? 1 second. Just had a question and I lost it.
Ismail, are we using the like Xframe or anything there inside our app?
The what?
No. Like they are saying that the fix is to use embedded player URL for the official player API.
Mm, That's what we're using, the embedded URL, and that's what's not working anymore.
Okay, that actually was my question. Is so we never used a YouTube API for these trailers, right?
Not the API. It's a embedded URL. This is like I think Wells worked on this
Okay,
a while back.
and that worked until they changed things, and now it doesn't work. But
Yeah, like they
is
changed
there,
something
do they
around their policy.
okay? But do they offer
An
some?
API.
Yeah, it's specifically for this.
I can look into that. I'm not sure, to be honest. Like I didn't put I didn't try to look at other options. I mainly focused on fixing what we have, and the only solution was um, opening the link basically because that's what YouTube wants. Now, is there a whole different approach that I can look into?
Let's try that. I think Jerry suggested an API. I don't know if he needs something we don't know, but
I don't know if there is an API. I'm looking at it right now. The only thing that YouTube says is that there's an iframe player, which I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. It's just the raw version of probably the package that you're using. Because it's saying you don't need an API key to embed YouTube videos. So
Well, you didn't need one. I don't know about now.
I know I'm literally looking at a YouTube support document right now
is
that
that a date?
says how to do this, but that could totally be like deprecated, you know?
What's the date of it?
There's no date on it.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, the last revision on this was July of 2025.
Yeah, I think this has been effective in the past month or two, maybe. So
Hmm.
anything before that might not be relevant.
Could be. Okay. Well, look into it more. See if
Okay.
there's a solution that gives us what we want.
Yeah.
And okay.
Go ahead.
So apart from that, today also work on like carefully. I work on the removing the access logs from our app side. So I'm removing all the console logs. That part I'm working currently.
Okay, good. Did we deploy the change yesterday?
Yes, I see Jerry deployed that changes 1 hour before.
Yeah.
Okay. I got misled a little bit yesterday because the way the discussion went was we changed the time. That's what to 11:30 a.m. Um,
UTC.
UTC. I remember this distinctly.
Yes, yes. With
Right.
like we created a script and post on the QA, not on the production yesterday.
Yeah, that's the part that was left out. I don't think either of you guys said that part because the way I registered it was okay, we solved it. We didn't need to necessarily like go in and change things under the hood. We just changed the time to 11:30 a.m. So we changed the time. To me, if you think about it from my perspective, it sounds like you're saying it's done. You changed the time, not we changed the time, but it's not in effect because it needs to be deployed. So what happened is yesterday during a peak time, we were down 6 minutes. So just keep in mind, I don't always know what you know, and it could be easy to mislead me by saying, yeah, we solved it. It wasn't too difficult. We just changed the time, but that didn't really technically solve it yet, right? Until we implement, right?
Right. The time changed. So there's code that is related to it.
Yeah, I
So
get
there-
that now.
right, yeah. But yeah, that basically saying we changed the time. Yeah, that's not. I
Yeah,
understand how that could be misinterpreted. Um,
right. So it's like, okay, cool. Change the
mhm,
time. All right. So I don't have to deal with it now in peak time. So, okay. So yeah, not a big deal, but just
mhm.
easy miscommunication. So now it is deployed and we have changed the time officially. And
Yes.
it's
Yes.
okay. And Amit, you said you already removed the excess or you're going to?
I'm working on it, so removing like so there are too many logs added. So yeah, I am going working on it.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
completed.
Okay. When it's ready, and you want to deploy it, let's discuss that.
Yes,
Okay. Okay. What else you have going on?
that's it.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Amit.
Thank you.
All right. Jerry, why don't you continue for it?
Yeah. So kind of split up my day yesterday, like you were saying, was online for the evening, kind of just to technically support the podcast. I don't think we had any issues with the podcast. I think people were still in the old version of the app that were still having issues with the player cutting out. I don't know if anybody's confirmed that
I
they
think,
were on.
yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. So yeah, outside of that, I think I was good. I listened to it from the web view, and I had only one issue. And I think Todd, did you have to reset the stream?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I had to reset it. I don't know if it just went dark, like quiet for a long time. I messaged y'all when it happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
Todd saw.
Yeah, I saw.
I wonder why. Well, do you know why?
I don't know if that was either John, if your voice was cutting out, like if you were in the middle of talking, kind of what happened before it
Mhm.
started. Um,
How long was it out?
I mean, it felt like to me, just wanted to. Oh shoot, it was quiet. Realistically, I think 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Did you guys hear a 20-second gap? Todd, did you?
No, I didn't. I didn't hear anything, but I was, of course, directly in the call. And I don't remember anyone else saying they were experiencing that same issue necessarily.
Maybe. Hmm. Okay. Well, we have a recording. Suppose that would the reveal there if it was
Well,
a
if
drop.
Mm,
if we were
Well,
recording it from inside the call, though, that
right.
would mean that
Mhm.
the actual stream had an issue for a few seconds.
That's
Yeah, we
true.
weren't recording the stream. We
But
were
our so
going
that means
directly.
our recording should be
Flawless.
consistent. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Um, we,
The only
what,
reason why our recording wouldn't be flawless is if one of us had a weird connection issue during the call and it was cutting out.
that does remind. I meant to ask. Did I sound like I was cutting out frequently, or what? How was it when I was talking?
No, everybody's voice. I mean, except for that tiny little like 1 minute window where I was like, oh, so it was like a minute. Like I kind of heard your voice cut out a little bit at first,
Okay,
but
but
I
the
think it was
rest
just you
was
kind of collecting your words for a second. It
okay.
was
So,
like,
but the majority then, no, there was no.
right, yeah. There were no issues outside of just that tiny little window I talked about.
Okay, that's good because I heard other people's voice crack, but I figured, oh, my Wi-Fi must be having trouble today,
Mhm,
um, and probably no one else is hearing that. So,
mhm,
so that's good. And it probably happened to be when I wasn't talking, which is good because then
mhm.
I'm the only one noticing it. So,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Um,
So,
okay, but yeah, I would like to investigate why. So, Jerry, you're thinking the stream had to be reset like globally or just on your end, or
no, it wasn't like I don't think it was global reset because Todd said he did nothing. I did have to reload. I had to like stop and reload the live stream from the web view,
Hmm.
and that's kind of going to be me coming into the next thing of if the stream goes offline, I feel like we might need to try and reconnect for like some kind of script that tells that we're disconnected from the stream. I don't know if that's built in, but something that tries to like reconnect and keep playing for like let's say a minute or something of downtime.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like it's just kind of like a back off. Like it tries again after 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, and then a minute, and then it just gives up.
Okay. Okay. And then we have the recording, like we can play it just in a loop, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. I say we do. And
Yeah.
I want to maintain, we have a lot of attention right now. I got a lot of engagement happening, and I still have a lot of questions I want answered. And I think a lot of people in the community have questions they want answered. I want to maintain the highest level of engagement here and keep increasing engagement as more and more people, I see the questions of like, oh, did I miss something? What's going on? So like I see an opportunity for us to um, greatly increase
Mhm.
the engagement here. So after stand up, let's talk about that a little bit. How do
Mhm.
we keep that going?
John, did you get? I sent a message probably about 5:30 this morning. I don't know if you had the chance to kind of scan over it.
I don't, I don't think I got any Slack messages. Let me check. Um, okay, what else do you have going on?
Yeah. So I kind of took a few minutes just preparing for things that we might do regarding the Start Engine campaign. Mostly just getting scripts set up to send push notifications and email blast out to like our investor interest list and investor lookup. I didn't send anything yet, but I just got the scripts ready for it.
Okay.
I also took time, went through kind of our different places that we used to be routing people to WeFunder, and they're now going to Start Engine now. So there's a couple notes that I have. Both of these have to be resolved by the front end. The first one being when you go on the reward store, there was the invest in Circles button in the reward store.
Yeah,
And when you click it, I updated that link to go to Start Engine.
thank you.
However, there was logic in that web view beforehand, front end logic, that handled opening the web browser. So the way the logic works said, okay, if the user is redirected to WeFunder, I have to take them out of the Circles app and put them into Safari, for example.
Mm.
So because it was tied to the domain, now Start Engine's opening up inside the web view and not Safari browser. I already let Ismail know about that yesterday, though.
Okay, thank you.
Um,
I don't have a message from you in Slack.
I sent it, not a DM. I sent it to you, Todd, and Danny.
Okay.
I I already implemented the fix as well. I was like, for that.
Okay.
So we're part of um well, I'm doing a 16.2 right now to test the few things. I'll give more details on my update, but it should be, yeah, I'll let you guys know what.
Um, okay, sounds good. Jerry, did you have more?
Let's see. And the second one is that I remember at the top of the Discover feed we had that Invest in Circles button.
Yep.
Do you want to bring it back?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Well,
think we
that's
have to.
just another front end change.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, we got the time change thing deployed. We'll see how that works tonight. And yeah, I'll hang around and see what we're going to do about kind of pushing the campaign now.
Okay. Okay, great. Well, so far so good. We'll have a lot of different
Mhm.
things associated with all this. Let's finish up with our stand up and we'll
Yeah.
plan our next steps. All right. Thank you, Jerry. Okay. Yeah, Ismail, why don't you go ahead?
Sure. So yesterday I few bugs, the YouTube one mainly, and then after that, the one that Gary was talking about, which is start engine. Now it opens in a separate web browser, it doesn't stay in our app for it to function properly. And yeah, let me see.
What
Okay,
about the
yeah. Go ahead.
the code from the new architecture? How did that slip in to this last build?
Yeah, I looked at that. That was my bad. So sometimes I moved some code from the new to the old to create a build, and I moved the whole file instead of just part of that code. So it just snuck in there.
What else made it? And I feel like I did notice some other things like a reaction maybe not happening in real time, or what else could have been?
That reaction not happening in real time was always a problem in both new and old.
Was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
so the fix should have been applied to both new and old.
Okay. I don't have confirmation that that exactly is what I felt like I was noticing um issues we've been addressing in the new architecture besides just the sort order. What else was in that stash that made it in?
Let me see what else was in there.
And and then I suppose it's going to be in 16 as well.
16.2. Well, I'm looking at 16.2. This is just for me, and if it's good, I'll have a 17 up.
Okay, because we have 16 in review, but it won't solve that particular problem. Right.
No, that because I was just aware of that problem after the build.
Okay.
So
How much else did get included with that?
well, the other stuff probably I wanted to get included. Let me just see.
Okay.
A week ago. Yeah, it was mainly the show live button, which we want.
Yeah.
And then something about the description, which I think we want in the preview. The reaction fix, I think, got included in there.
Okay. Todd, we saw a couple bug reports, right? Were you and Danny addressing those with the users?
Yes.
And okay,
Yeah.
let's
So
discuss.
all the other things are good, John.
Okay. So so just the order.
Just the order, yeah.
Okay. Um, Todd, what else was there that seems to be new arrival bug wise?
Um, I don't. I'm going through some
I saw
right now.
one like the home screen looks pretty broken.
Yeah, yeah. Jordan Escamilla had some weird problem with this home screen, but sounds like he just closed the app and reopened it, and it corrected itself in some way.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Well, maybe send that to Ismail. Maybe he might know why.
Yeah,
Is he a
yeah.
test flight user or only app?
What's that?
Is he a test flight user or only App Store?
No, he's only App Store.
Okay. Yeah, but I don't think we made any changes to home screen. I'll go ahead, send it my way. Let me see if I can if it's something if it was on off or if something that could be reproduced.
Yeah, let me send it to you.
I don't think it had anything to do with the home screen per se,
Right.
but we've made some changes to navigation and
And then old architecture.
yeah, maybe.
Oh, that's what he's saying right there. I don't think that's navigation or anything like that. Interesting. This is one of those things where it didn't render properly. I would say this is probably one of those where it's going to be like happens, not necessarily our fault. I would say. Sometimes it glitches like that. You can go ahead and send it in development so you can see it too. I don't know if he has a different opinion, but this is. I don't think this is us, to be honest. He's on Android. It looks like.
I believe
Yeah,
so.
from his status bar, it looks Android. Um. Okay. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to be able to reproduce it, and if it does happen, it's just going to be probably because of how this component is rendered on Android or something of that nature. I can like from the nature of the bug, I can tell it's that kind of bug. And again, just send it to development so I mean can see it. If he has a different opinion, I mean, let me know.
Okay. What else, Todd? Was there any other more urgent and direct like defects to the chat or anything?
Yeah, I'm trying to go through my notes right now to see what else I have here. That's not things we've already spoken about. Um, like one person was reporting they don't have any screenshots or proof of anything, but there's just a Josiah Bull in the Circles investor bugs topic. Says he'll get a Circles notification on the lock screen of his phone and then it disappears. I don't know if that's even an issue or not, or something that he's doing wrong, something from his lock screen, but he's the only one reporting it. I don't know. I don't know what it means totally. I don't know if it means he's tapping on a notification from a lock screen and it doesn't take him to the app. They make it sound like it just disappears, but I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything else on other than the usual. No, I don't have anything else.
Okay. Everything seems to be working pretty well too, except for just I noticed that order of the messages was out of
Right.
order.
Right.
The eye on things. Okay. So Ismail, what else do you have going on?
So that was what I was working on yesterday. After that, I kind of wanted to see with the whole reanimated thing, with upgrading and kind of testing it and playing around with it. Yeah, the new one is, I don't know why they did that, but they changed the whole physics of the library.
Hmm.
Um,
Maybe to conform to the React Native upgrade.
well, I get that, but why did they change the physics laws?
Hmm.
So when I say the
Right.
physics of it, that means like,
Like a
let's say you have,
spring, it's more spring.
yeah, like when you slide in the spring, we have configurations like how
Why would they? Yeah,
like the
why?
stiffness of the string and the how bouncy it is and so on.
Yeah, that seems really strange too.
So like it's like you're literally like you had a certain physics rule and now it's a whole different set. So it's like you were walking on Earth, now you're walking on the moon. You just fly.
Right, right. Why would they do that?
I don't know.
Huh. Yeah, because then now you have to go readjust all the values.
Yeah, but it's like literally everything. Like
Right.
we use these effects everywhere.
That doesn't make
It's
sense.
not like something small. And I tried playing with it yesterday. Like AI did an okay job, but it's nowhere near what it was. Um,
Hmm.
and the most annoying thing is that even after I upgraded, that flip animation still is not working.
Is that right?
Yeah. It hates it for whatever reason. It's just it does not want to play nice with it.
And you change it to just a slide?
I didn't change it to anything. Yeah, I was just kind of
Oh.
really just playing around, test like learning what's going on with this new library. So I didn't make anything permanent, and I'm probably gonna remove all that code because it's not anywhere near our standards. But I was it was more me exploring what this new library is capable of and what changes, what breaking changes we have, and yeah, they changed the whole engine, the whole physics engine. I was and it's bad.
Huh.
That's all I'm gonna say. It's bad. It's gonna need a lot of work.
Okay. Or I mean, was saying there's a workaround where you can stick with the old way.
Well, we probably. So here's the thing. It's like the whole update was um the whole update was to be compatible with this new architecture, and if they didn't need to do all that, they probably wouldn't have done it. So I'm assuming even if we do have temporary fixes,
Mm.
we probably do want to eventually move because you're gonna have 5, then you're gonna have 6, and you're gonna have new features and so on. So we can't be stuck with we can't be married to 3 forever.
Mm.
Um, it's just the amount of work needed to get it
Yeah,
to be the way it
doesn't
was.
sound right though. Like there has to be a better approach, different explanation for why. And what are people online saying? It doesn't make sense that they would say, okay, well now you everything you tweaked just right before is all completely redone. It's like what would even be the reasoning for them doing that?
I honestly didn't look into I didn't read much into in terms of why they did what they did and what other solutions was there. It was that yesterday I just spent it kind of exploring, like playing around with it, seeing it. Now that I see all the differences, I can go and do research in terms of why this, why that, what's the solution for this. So I literally spent the whole day yesterday kind of exploring, trying it out, kind of like breaking it down. It's not really because I can't go and do research and I don't even know what they did, like how it affects us. So I wanted to see how it actually affected our app and what were the breaking changes. So now that I have an idea, I can go and do research on those specific things.
Okay. Um, I had a different question, but now I don't remember. We'll keep going on. What else do you have going on?
That was pretty much it, honestly. I was just spending a lot of time with this reanimated stuff, trying to see if we can somehow, some way get it to work without doing a major refactor.
Mhm.
But so far I've been running into dead ends, unfortunately. Like I said, I got it to where it's like 70% better, but it's not 100% the way it was, and that's for sure.
Right, right. Okay. Well, and I know Amin had input on it. He had a death in the family, so he's not here today. But we'll ask him. Tomorrow's a holiday, and so I figure we can. Why don't we take tomorrow and Friday pretty much off, but like still, let's at least be available on Slack. There's a lot of moving parts right now. And just make sure we're checking in case there's anything urgent over the next couple of days. But for the most
Hmm.
part, I don't think we need to be like fully all in 8 hours or anything like that. So that means for Amin, we can talk to him on Monday about what your findings are there.
Yeah, and I think he's aware of a lot of this. I just never got the chance to play with it because he did the upgrade and played with it. I didn't, so I wanted to see for myself what exactly is going on. So that I spend the whole day kind of like I said, breaking it down, removing this, adding that, tweaking this, just to get a feel. And it's literally the whole like physics, the whole formula swapped, um, and things just work differently now. Um, and now that's one part of it, and then there's the other part with which I know with this new architecture, even if we're using 3 or 4, that flip animation is not working, and I don't know if that has to do with not exactly reanimated, maybe with the new engine or with the new architecture. Um, but I know there's some particular things that are also like other than the physics change. There's things that stopped working the way they did.
Mm,
Um, so I don't have a list of all those things. Obviously, I'm still discovering them as I go,
mm,
and that's why I'm saying I couldn't do a research because I don't know what's wrong, right? So I have to like go use the new library, see how things are broken, and see how they were, compare them, and then make a list of problems that I found so that I can try to find solutions for those. And since this is fairly new, I'm going to assume a lot of these are not going to be like online because people they just upgraded this library. It's people are still doing the migration, so I don't think there's going to be tons of solutions online. Um, and that's where I'm saying it might be, or where Amin was saying staying in 3 for now might be a better option, maybe until they fix 4, in terms of they first of all maybe find a new way to flags or anything to have the old physics back if we need it, or maybe they find a smoother way to migrate people. I don't know, but I think yeah, well, what we should do for now is try to fix what we have with 3, and the ones that are not working at all, like the flip. Yeah, maybe just try something totally different.
Yeah, and like you said, that code isn't up to our standards anyway.
Yeah,
It
and
never really worked fluidly.
yeah, and the thing is, also this any not good practices are causing problems. For example, on that same screen that did the flip, there was like style updates that did not use like the reanimated best practice, and those are causing flickers now,
Mm,
which I know why, but it, it did it in the past, but now it is. So anything that's not following best practice is also like, it's kind of like the new architecture is more sensitive to those things.
mm,
So you have to like do it right, or
mm.
you will see side effects. So yeah, I'm right now. Yeah, I think I'm. What Amin was saying yesterday is sticking with 3 for now. Fixing what we have is definitely going to be probably our initial approach with this, because with everything going on, I don't think we want to take on reanimated just yet.
No, no, that is the
Um,
least of our
yeah.
challenges. We should stick to the core
Hmm.
stuff for now. Yeah.
Yeah. So and that's where and I think after I fix the flicker, and after I remove that flip animation, I'm gonna switch everything to the new hardware, or to run hardware on the lotties, and I'm gonna have a build. Because in my simulator, some lotties are not playing, but then when I ran the thing on my phone to build, it played.
Mhm.
But I'm not sure if just my phone didn't sync properly or something. So that's why I want to have a build. With the new architecture, it's going to be a test build. I probably won't announce this. Is probably going to be for me. So if you guys see builds that I don't announce on development, those are going to be new architecture
Okay, so we don't need
test
to.
builds.
We should
Huh?
not test those.
Yeah, like they're gonna be in the new architecture. They're gonna be me. Sometimes there might be buggy. Sometimes I might have specific things in them to test. So I won't. Yeah, like if you guys want to test them, you can. But if I don't specifically ask you, that means they're probably just meant for me to play around with and test a few things.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah. But anything I announce on development, that means yeah, that's for production, not for testing.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, I think I'm gonna keep doing that today, because my goal today is to have onboarding absolutely smooth on the new architecture. That's what I want to try to achieve, like complete smoothness, like the whole process.
But
So
you need the animations redone, a couple, at least one of them, right?
well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Where it worked on my physical, but not on my simulator.
Oh, I didn't catch that. Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but what I'm saying is maybe my physical device didn't sync in, because this was all local build. It wasn't. So I want to do like a test flight build to see if it actually does play on physical devices.
Oh, okay.
And then obviously we have to test it on Android as well. So
True.
um, so yeah, that's I want to try to get on board. Like if that works, then I think I might get onboarding at least to feel the way it did with the old architecture and the new one.
That'd be great. Okay. It's a
Yeah,
good accomplishment.
minus the flip animation, but that's it.
Yeah, that's a separate thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think that's gonna be kind of my goal for the day.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Then yeah, let's go ahead and drop from here. Um, Gary and Todd, let's stick around and we can talk about some of the other stuff we're doing. Um, so yeah, so Ismail Ahmet, we'll catch up with you guys later.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so
Okay.
much.
Thanks, everyone.
Take it easy.